bought an old water pump station from Severn Trent for £55,000. Friends and family thought I was crazy, but in this video, I'm going to show to you how it's been doing over the past 12 months and also our wins and losses along the way, and prove to you why it's always best to buy the ugly duckling of the pack. And I'll also be giving you our secret sauce on how our properties are 90% booked and outperforming every other property in our area. People often ask me, where do you even buy a water pump station from? The honest answer was, I wasn't actually looking for a water pump station. I was looking for three key things with a property. One, it had to be cheap. Two, it had to be ugly to put other people off. And three, it had to be unique. After looking at so many properties on Airbnb and seeing which properties outperform the others, I noticed that your glamping huts and your shoe house were outperforming other properties by miles, and often they were cheaper to buy or build. So after scouting around on all the auction sites, I finally came across this hidden gem, and it was only 15 minutes away from where I lived. So after me viewing the property, I got in touch with my architect and asked him and also someone from the local planning council to meet me at the property. Once all of us were there, she said that she had actually already had hundreds of inquiries about this property. And then I looked at her and I said, well, what about the water tank? Can we convert that as well? So down we went into the rusty water tank, and after having a measure, she looked around and said, it's one hell of a job, but I will allow it. So the plan is to renovate the upper control room into a cosy kitchen living area with a separate modern bathroom. Then the knock through will form the staircase down into the old water tank, the old concrete bunker becoming a master cinema bedroom, then double doors added to the back of the property, which will lead up to the hot tub where you have those fantastic views. And finally, the old hatch used to be will be replaced for a stargazing skylight over the bed. So then next week came the auction, and there's me hoping and praying that she hadn't told anyone about my idea to convert the water tank as well. But after a very slow start on the bidding, started up around £15,000, it really climbed its way up, but very slowly. And then finally we hit our magic number of £55,000, and bang, it was ours. Now to start the demo, and being builders, me and my old man, having 30 plus years of experience behind him, knew that it wasn't going to be an easy task. The hardest part about the whole build was definitely breaking through the water tank. It took me around 10 days to be able to break through that thick concrete, and only using a 1.5 ton digger didn't help. But I had to use such a small digger because once through the main entrance, I had to also break through inside to form the entrance for the stairs. Me and my old man were there relentlessly as well. Nights, weekends and even birthdays, rain or shine, didn't stop us from getting there. And after a while, you can really start to see the project coming together. Once the building work was out the way and we started with the interior design, we had some great ideas. We had hot tubs, bedroom cinemas, we had mini golf. And to look back at what it actually used to look like and now what it looks like, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Right, and let's get into the part that everyone's been waiting for, the numbers. So the property cost us £55,000 at auction. We spent £30,000 on doing it up, so that's an £85,000 in total. Now this property has brought us in the first 12 months £65,000. Now you tell me that's not a good investment. When this property is bringing in a nightly rate of £250, when everyone in our local area that's got a one-bed property is bringing in roughly around £90. So how are we able to bring in such a higher nightly rate than everyone else? The truth of the matter is, the hard work didn't just end there. We didn't just whack it on Airbnb and hope for the best. We've done a lot into advertising. We're massive now on the platforms like Instagram and TikTok, where we've got over 300,000 followers and we've built a real community behind us. And I believe that if you want to achieve these sort of numbers, you need to be able to, one, try and direct your own bookings and not rely on Airbnb, because we're in the process now of building our own website, which means that we won't have to pay the Airbnb fees, which is roughly around 20%. So that's why I always tell everyone, push your brand as much as you can with the advertising. We've never paid for any advertising. We've always done everything organic. At the start, I was making 3 videos a day for the first 6 months just to see what worked. So one, you need to know who your target audience is, whether it's girls' weekends or family getaway or couples retreats. You need to know your target audience. You need to hit that target audience, but you're never going to know until you start making those videos. So the lessons here are: 1, buy the ugly duckling of the pack that no one wants. And 2, don't just rely on Airbnb for your bookings. Build a brand and be creative with your advertising. Would you have bought this water pump station? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see our next crazy transformation Airbnb.